It's Chris, in case you didn't recognize me, being dead and all. The reason why I'm videoing you is because I can't go up there because I have unfinished business down here. I left you hanging after graduation. I just couldn't handle it anymore. You know, Mom, Dad telling me what to do about my future, business, always nagging me, especially about money. It was all the pressure on society, you know? You know that. Well, of course you do. You have Mom and Dad nagging you just like I did. But I got out. I was just losing myself. Had it for a while. And then I realized I had no idea who I was. Although I had what society had deemed important, I had money. I had parents that raised me. Unlike all those other kids in our neighborhood, where the nannies raised them. I even went to college, for Pete's sakes. But I never did any of it for me. It's because I didn't know myself.
I planned my escape, down to every last detail. I know when I'd leave. I'd hold my mail until a certain day, then have it sent to Mom and Dad. That way, by the time I was gone, I was 30 miles away. I had a fresh start. New life, new me. I gave up all my money to charity, and whatever was left in my wallet burned. I also got rid of all my possessions. And I disappeared. Poof. Society would not define me anymore. Goodbye, Chris McCandless. Hello, Alex Supertramp. I traveled everywhere from the West Coast to the East Coast, from Mexico to Alaska. There were a couple times society tried to reel me back in, but I managed to get free. Met a few people along the way. The most interesting was Ron Franz. He was an older guy. Man, he was something. Felt bad for him, living every day the same way. Never any change, so I gave him a bit of advice. Wrote a letter telling him to mix it up, to add some pizzazz to his life. Ron, I really hope that as soon as you can, you will get out of Salton City. Put a little camper on the back of your pickup and start seeing some of the great work that God has done here in the American West. You will see things and meet people, and there is much to learn from them. And you must do it economy style. No motels, do your own cooking. As a general rule, spend as little as possible, and you will enjoy it much more immensely. I hope that the next time I see you, you will be a new man with a vast array of new adventures and experiences behind you. Don't hesitate or allow yourself to make excuses. Just get out and do it. Just get out and do it. You will be very, very glad that you did. Take care, Ron. Alex. I hope he's doing okay. It's people like him that made it hard to distance myself from society. But I had to find myself, and I wasn't ready to come back just yet.
Being in nature with your thoughts is an awful lot of time to think. The woods actually really changed me. It helped me become more sufficient, but then it also killed me, literally and figuratively. I became overconfident and reckless with my life. If I just would have been properly prepared, I would have lived longer, or even survived. If I had a map, for example, I could have just gone downriver and will hopefully have lived to see another day.
There's a lot of things I regret during my time in the wild, the first of which was killing that moose. I was deeply saddened when I took that animal's life. I hadn't realized that the cost of killing was so emotionally and mentally taxing. All life on this planet is valuable and worth keeping, and wasting the carcass of that poor animal only served to feed into the guilt. I temporarily lost the will to go on and sought out civilization. At the river that washed away all hope of returning to Mom and Dad, as well as you. My only solace was taken away. I was already so mentally worn that I didn't even try to find another way. My determination was gone, and all that was left to do was wait.
Myself out of society was not the way to go. There's more to life than I wanted to discover. When I first set myself on the path of adventure, I found a part of myself. But I lost the part that can only be filled with connection to others.
So now I'm here, as Chris McCandless, not as Alex Supertramp. That sounds kind of nice. Chris McCandless. Well, I'm here with some advice on life, which seems rather appropriate coming from a dead guy.
Step number 1. Don't take family for granted, but please don't lose sight of who you are. Family doesn't always know what's best for you, even though they like to think they do. Do more with your life than the same old routine. Just simply going through the motions is not living. It's simply existing. Tip number 3. Have an adventure. Okay, I got to go now. I have a lot to do on the other side. A lot of work has to get done. Alright. Bye, Carine. Take care of Mom and Dad. And I love you. Bye.
Bye, Chris McCandless. Wait, who am I again? Hello, Alex Supertramp.
Number 1. Don't take family for granted. But what's really important, I messed this up.